living and working abroad appears exciting from the outside. New cultures, new opportunities, new experiences. Many people do not see the instability behind it when everything seems unpredictable and unfamiliar. That's where your resilience determines if you either burn out or you grow. I'm Manu Marcel Morenhoff, and I have quite an experience in starting all over in a new country because I lived and worked in 7 different countries over the past decade in the Americas, in Europe, Asia, and Africa. In this video, we will look at how you can build up your support system and your habits, and through that really strengthening your resilience so that you are not only surviving abroad, but you are thriving. Here are 5 lessons that you can implement immediately. Lesson number 1, know your why and act intentionally. I believe that everything in life boils down to knowing our values and our why. Everything else is downhill from there. Make sure that you find out your values and your why in life. And I will make also another video dedicated specifically how you can do that. This also helps you when you go abroad, because you will know why you are going abroad, and your values will also help you to navigate and to set your boundaries. Everybody who goes abroad will face difficult times, and knowing your why and knowing why you got into that situation in the first place and how this fits with your greater picture, your bigger strategy for your life, it makes it much easier to withstand hard times and focus on the big picture and don't sweat the small stuff. Lesson number 2 is establish your habits immediately. When in a new environment, directly dive into your old habits and don't put them on priority number 3, but put them on priority number 1. Why? It will give you structure and routine in your new environment. Get a healthy sleep schedule. Get your workout and eating schedule right. Have time off the screen. And also have your daily interactions. It might be a coffee in your favorite coffee place on your way to work. It might be anything that gives you a structure in your day. Prioritize that when you arrive, and it will make everything else go easier. Lesson number 3, rebuild your support structure. When moving to a new place, probably you will not know a lot of people. So you need some people that can support you. First, you need at least one colleague you trust who can help you to translate the cultural differences, who can help you to navigate in your new work environment. Number 2, ideally you have one more experienced expat that can give you valuable feedback how to integrate in your new host environment. And number 3, you need at least one person outside of work that you can connect with, that you have a genuine connection, and that can also give you some valuable feedback and especially show you also there's a life outside of work that you can embrace and shall embrace. Lesson number 4, have a crisis rhythm ready before you need it. Resilience is not about avoiding problems. It is about being prepared so that you know what to do. You can fall back on your systems, on your preparedness, instead of falling into panic mode. Number 1, I always have my travel documents ready. Number 2, I have a list of contacts that I trust that I can call when I need support in various situations in life. Number 3, I'm prepared for medical emergencies. I know which hospital to go to, how to get to that hospital, which doctor to attend to me, and also to have set up everything that no financial means stay in the way of being treated. Depending on the constituency or the country you are in, you might not get treated if you cannot pay directly, or if the hospital doesn't have a direct billing arrangement with your insurer. So it's very important that you have either the cash or you have the credit line on your international credit card that you can pay upfront the medical expenses. Lesson number 5, control the input. Don't obsess over the output. We all have a circle of influence, and here we have to give everything. And if we have done that, we have done our work. There's another bigger circle. It's the external conditions, which we cannot control. And living abroad, these are even more elevated than if you're in your known home environment. It's very important to not take everything on your shoulders. Having full ownership of the things that happen within your circle of influence is already a lot. If you do that, you are doing a great job. Don't focus on the external conditions too much, because there's always something. If we listen often, I love macroeconomics and seeing the big picture. It's very informative, a lot to learn, but often it has always a very doomed outlook. When you look at the macroeconomic projections, always the next crisis around the corner, the next war is around the corner, everything always something bad. But there are still companies, individuals, teams that are thriving, that are taking this challenge as an opportunity. And I believe we should focus on that part and take this as an inspiration to do better and then see what comes out. In the end, life is a game. And we can play it as good as we can. And sometimes the cards are in your favor and sometimes not. So don't sweat over it. Just embrace it. To summarize, lesson number 1, know your why. Be intentional. Lesson number 2, build up your habits from day 1. Number 3, build up your support network. Number 4, have a crisis rhythm. Number 5, control the input. Don't obsess over the output. If this video was of value to you, subscribe for more. Every week I share one video to support professionals build global careers and gain financial independence in the process.